I was just talking to my friend. He's like, well, I'm like, hey, are you releasing any music? He's like, well, I have an album, but it doesn't feel right to release it. I'm just like, why? He's just, I don't know, just a feeling. I'm like, well, what are your goals? Well, I want to, be a musician, a producer. And I'm like, well, how are you going to get there if you don't do something about it? Do you know what I'm talking about? Is it making sense?
No, I mean, feelings don't, like, they're not the objective truth. Yeah.
No, they're not.
Just because you feel a certain way does not mean, like, that's what you should do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, like, it's like you do need feeling because, like, I think your feelings are, like, it's like that's what makes it art as opposed to, like, an engineered project. You know, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, man, artists, they just get so caught up in their feelings, and like you have to hold your feelings and the function of the business at attention, and you have to be 50-50 feelings, 50-50 function, or it's just like nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
If I would have known this when I was 23 years old, and I would just sit on songs and just kind of like, rub my nipples and just like, this doesn't feel right yet. Let me just, or like, people are going to like hear my song and they're going to love it and it's going to be great. And it's like, no one gives a fuck, dude, because you didn't do anything about it, Mm-hmm. I don't know. It just, I feel like I talk to a lot of people and like people aren't liking my songs. I'm like, it's because you're too in your feelings. You're too worried about how the song feels to you. You're not worried about how the song feels to other people or how you're communicating that feeling to other people. Because when you're way too in your feelings, you feel it all, but you don't communicate it well. That's why sometimes you need another songwriter or somebody to come alongside you to be like, yo, I know what you're trying to convey, but like that's what you're feeling isn't reality.